Here you got the boy CJ. Look, we are in the going on the 4 week of this year already. And I want to say to all you women and men out there uh have made up who have made a New Year revolution is not to stay in the relationship that you are currently in if it's not working, because it's not. Why spend more time with someone that is not working? Why spend time with someone that is not going anywhere? And one of the things that if you got a man who say, "Well, I'm gonna get married here, when I'm gonna get married, when I do this, I'm gonna get married," that man is wasting your time. Because what if you with this guy and all at once you meet another guy that really nice, who really want to be somebody, who really want to do something, and he is somebody, he doing something, but you can't get together with this guy because you kind of get rid of the guy that you with, that you know it ain't going nowhere. So why spend a lot of time with this person that you know you're not going to go anywhere with? So I would say to you is to get away from this person, make your door, open your doors ready for somebody else who's gonna be there for you, who's gonna want to get married, because the Bible says honor is married. If they marry, it's honor among all men. I mean, don't you have? Don't it sound better to say, "Oh, who is that? Oh, that's my girlfriend. Oh no, that's my boyfriend. Or who is that? Oh, that's my wife. Or that's my husband." Don't that sound better than that's my boyfriend or that's my girlfriend? I mean, come on, cause if that's your girlfriend and she not your wife. Well, anybody had a right to her because you're not married to her. But when you become married to her, it's different. It's a whole different game. And the same thing with a man. If you got a boyfriend, it's all what he is, a boyfriend. He's not no husband. So that means that he is open for anybody who come and and want to deal with him, and you don't have the right to get mad behind it because he's not your husband. Now, we all know that things happen. You know, just because you're married, it doesn't mean that you're going to be in it better. But when you're married, you should be better. You should do things different than what you do when you was out there hanging out there with girlfriends and guys hanging out with his boyfriend or hanging out with his fellows, and all that stuff is just a waste of time. So this is a new year. So start the new year's off right. Don't start the new year's off with uh waiting up your time like you have in the past. Do something different, do something totally different, and raise your standard up a little bit higher than what it's been. Because I'm gonna tell you, a man who condescends, well, oh, I wanna get myself together. Well, he didn't have himself together when he got with you. So why is it you got to wait for him to get himself together right now? Or the same thing with a woman. Oh well, I'm confused. My mind, I'm trying to make my mind up. But at the same time, when you got with me, your mind was made up. But according to what you told me, your mind was made up. That goes to either way. That either way how it go. But don't spend another day with this guy or this girl because they look good or they this or that. But what good is it if they don't provide for you or don't do for you as as you deserve them to do for you? Uh, I told my I told my daughter, I said, look, she said, oh, she said, Dad, I don't need a man to take care of me, true, but always have a man in your life that who is able to do for you just in case something happened where you need his support to back you up and to do for you when you need it. It don't mean you got to get him to take care of you, but just in case something happened, he will be there for you. He will be able to come through for you instead of, oh, that's my boyfriend. I don't want to ask him. Well, you sleeping with him, so what's the difference? I mean, don't give him the way out. I mean, I remember when I got married, I said, Lord, provide for me to take care of my wife when I get married. And guess what? I've been married now for 20 years. No, I've been married for 16 years, but I've been with this person for 20 years. However, I have been able to take care of her up until this point. And I know that the Lord ain't gonna leave me right now because I'm trying to do the right thing. And that don't mean that I'm not out there cheating and sleeping around like I used to do. I don't do that stuff no more because I know it make a difference in your life. So I ask the Lord to bless me, to bless her, and He have done that. And just like you can, ask the Lord to bless you to take care of your wife when you get married. Therefore, you ain't got to run around saying, "Oh, I got to do this, I got to do that," because when God Almighty steps in, all everything else goes out the door. You don't need no job. You don't need no luck. You don't need no gambling habit to do what you got to do. See what I'm saying? Because God is, only thing God got to do is say it's done and it is done, regardless of where you stand or what you got or how much money you make. 'Cause money shouldn't be an issue. But if you need money, when the time comes, God will provide for you the money that you need. You can believe that. But don't spend another day with uh, this guy who hang out with his buddies all the time and he's not trying to make something out of something that can make something out of nothing because he wasting up a lot of your time. He keeping you away from a good man that might come along, that who might want to be able to do for you, who might want to get married to you and take care of you and your family if you got one. But don't mess around with a man who, oh, I'm working, I got to save up money. Okay, well, we acting like husband and wife right now, so you can save up money while you can save up money now while until when we get married, you can still save up money, but don't use that for excuse not to marry because that's just living in sin. And if you gotta die in sin, whichever one you gotta die first, or both you gotta die first, you guys going straight to hell. And if one die first, the other one should definitely learn a lesson from that and go in a whole different direction than what they've been going. You don't want to go into a situation where uh, you mess around with this person and that person is married, or then you got a problem on your hand because you are sinning with a married person, and that ain't good. And that person dealing with you and you married, that ain't good. It's all have prices to pay. It's all have prices to pay. You will pay for your sin, no matter who you are, no matter what you say, no matter how much you pray, how much you ask God to forgive you. If you're living in sin, you still walking in the darkness. And where dark is, there is no light, there is no love. And wherever God is love. God doesn't deal with in darkness. He can't deal in darkness because He is light. But for you, get yourself together and enjoy this life that you living right now, and start the new year all right before you because once you get deeper in the year, then you stuck. Then now you deal with it this long, then you're gonna deal with it to the rest of the year. Then it's the same situation. Then this guy get up and go marry somebody else. or she get up and go marry somebody else. You don't want that to happen to you. Don't do it. That stay away from that stuff that you think that you in love with, but you you not. And sometimes when you wake up, it be too late. It be too late. So it's a lot of good men out there, but they hard to come by. You just can't go and think you're gonna find a good man if you out there in the street messing around with this man, that man, sleep with this man, sleep with that man. It doesn't happen like that. Man doesn't like women who sleep around with other men. They might tell you, okay, I'm good with it. No, you're not good with it because no man wants to see his wife sleeping with another man, or either a girlfriend as a fact. He don't want to see her dealing with another man, especially having intercourse with another man, because it's something that 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 tear him apart because another man done sleep with his woman, and that is something that is hard to deal with. You see all kind of dogs, bears, cats, lions, all that stuff almost kill another male over their woman. And that's the same thing with a man. A man don't like to deal with a woman who's sleeping around with other men. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not the only one feeling that. I'm not the only one who felt that. It had happened to me a couple of times in my life, but I was able to pull away from it because I didn't like it. Even though you might still like that person, but something come between that what happened was you that's something that you don't want to do. So don't spend the rest of your time on something that you're not sure of. Don't spend your time on something that you uh that don't want to get married, don't want to have a good life with you, a righteous life with you, and change your change your program and leave the door open for the right man to come along because he will come along. But when he come along, you want to be ready for him. And being ready means that you're not stuck with nobody else who, oh, I got to get rid of him. I got to get rid of him because then I got a nice man, but I can't deal with him because I got uh, Joe Blow at home. No, Joe Blow not doing nothing. Get rid of Joe Blow and don't let no other man come into your life that not going to be there, who not going to won't do the right thing. No, you don't want to do that. Stick to your gun. Open the door. You ain't got to sleep with nobody. Just keep yourself open for the right man coming along, because he will. That man came along and caught your eyes. Another man gonna get your eyes, and he could be better than he just well might be better than the one that you just let go. So let him go. Change your life over. Put God into your life, and then at some point you're gonna meet the right fellow to come along, and it'll make a whole lot different in your life. I tell you, that's the way to go. Now, I'm going to end this video. Hoping to continue this video on another day. May, may God Almighty bless you, your family, all your family, your friends, and all that stuff. May God bless you guys, keep you guys safe. Later.